Hello everybody, it's Sunday the 22nd of June today, day after summer solstice, obviously 21st yesterday, so yesterday was the longest day. It is ridiculously warm up here. We've had a good downpour of rain earlier, however it doesn't seem to have had any kind of effect on the soil, so I'm still deep watering. We'll just have a quick look around the plot. I'm really happy with the progress of everything currently, and we've got tons of harvesting to do and tons of sowing to do as well, so I'll turn you around again. We'll just have a quick look around. So the first bed, there's not much change in there. We've got some decent looking beetroots coming now, so there's not much in the way of turnips yet, they need thinning out. The carrot bed, this has been cleaned. The remainder of the carrots have been harvested now. Did come up last Thursday and harvest two of the lines of carrots, which I gave to a neighbour. I was very grateful for. I might have traded some more beetroot for it, but he said he's going to bring it up, I imagine, when he harvests it. The parsnip bed, everything's going great in there. I mean, they've got good tops on. I haven't actually had a look see if there's anything growing underneath yet, but yeah, we've got some stuff growing under. So I've got the water on because I'm still deep watering. Even though they've had that rain, we don't seem to have touched anything. The seeds or seedlings, they're catching up now slowly. So I had to take one of those aubergine plants out because when I harvested the carrots I broke it, so that's in the compost now, but never mind, can't win them all. Main crop potato, they've had a good deep watering. Strawberries, there's tons of strawberries still on, but they've all gone soft in the heat now, so these strawberries will be coming out soon anyway. I'll wait for some runners to come off, take the runners, and that'll be that. All of the seed that I chucked down here is now growing up. I don't think it's going to be long before we've got some flowers there. That's really pretty. And the pumpkin, that's starting to run now, so I was a little bit concerned about that, but it is starting to run now, so happy days. The salad potato bed, I did do a quick harvest in the week. I think it was on Thursday. There is a video if you want to look back. So happy days. Mama duck is still sitting tight on her nest. There she is, not moving a muscle. I don't think it's going to be long now, any day now when she's done, I imagine, and the nest will be empty. Bargain greenhouse. The cucumbers are thick and fast now, and you can't actually keep up with them. The lettuce need harvesting. There's tons of chilies. I really should start taking those actually. There's some pretty big ones. So happy days. I'm really happy about the Armageddon chili because I was really worried about this, but it's just gone nuts in the last week. So hopefully it won't be long before we can get some decent chilies. All the tomato plants have now got tomatoes on. All of the salad stuff that I sowed in here last week is up. There's nothing from the carrots yet that was station sown. There's nothing unusual, they can take ages to grow. All of the garlic now has been harvested, every one of them. We still haven't seen anything from the sweet corn seed that I sowed in this patch last week. However, the first sowing of sweet corn, I know that leaves 6 foot tall now, probably taller. And they are starting to flower, so it won't be long now before we've got some corn. Happy days. The sunflowers are not the sunflowers. The sweet peas are finally flowering, so I'll grab a handful of them. That'll be some good brownie points. There's still tons of poppies everywhere. And the lavender smells amazing as well. It's a bit of a mess down here at the moment from harvesting all that garlic. The square meter gardening, that's going great apart from the beans. I think the pigeons are just attacking the top leaves off them, but anyway, that's the second succession of radish, and there's still nothing in that top corner. That's basil. I've had really poor germination from the turnips, so I'll resow them. Spring onions are going great, and that's the first sowing of radish. I don't know whether I said, but that's beetroot. We've got courgettes coming now as well, so I know probably tomorrow, day after that one, will be ready for picking. With the other grown courgettes, they grow really fast. So we've got tons of fruit, and there's actually that many apples on this apple tree here now that I can't, it's actually touching the floor, so we're going to need to shore it up. It's actually sitting on the cold frame at the moment, which isn't a bad thing. So that pheromone trap is absolutely amazing. There's just a whole load of dead moths in there, so it's doing its job. It's worth every penny. I'll definitely be doing that again next year. I still haven't planted these things out. I don't know whether they're going to go out now actually this time, but onions are going great. They're all bulbing up now because we've passed past the summer solstice, so it won't be long before we're picking onions. And that's the remainder of the garlic. I'll be drying that out. I'll just use that as seed next year, I imagine, as well as some of the other stuff. But outside tomatoes, they're going great now. We've all got tomatoes on those. Jerusalem artichokes are still getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Strawberries are all over, like I said. Into the free greenhouse. Got tons of tomatoes on all of these. And we have got aubergines now as well. That's peppers. And flowers on the cantaloupe. More peppers. Scabious. Oh, I need to take those home actually, I must remember. All of these tomato plants have got tomatoes on there, so they do need de-leafing and thinning out a bit, which I'll get on with later. That's some more of the carrots that I harvested earlier. They're pretty decent. A few more cucumbers. Tons of soft fruit. Another cheeky lupin which is self-seeded itself. It's quite pretty. I chucked another load of beans in here earlier, a load of direct sowed, some more runners and climbing French beans and dwarf French beans. So that'll be like the second succession of broad beans. I need to harvest those. There's tons of them there, as well as the peas. It's like pea city down here at the moment. And the dwarf beans, yeah, they look like they definitely need harvesting now. That lot's just gone wild in there. I'm just going to leave it until I take the peas out. So the poppies are amazing, as is the wildlife area. I had to dig out a bramble from that corner earlier. I don't know whether you've seen the videos, but over this winter just gone, and we took out all of the hedges and all of the fencing between the two plots because there was like a decade of bramble growth and just neglecting there. So the new neighbour and I both both dug it out and got rid of the brambles, so we'll still get a little bit of regrowth, which I was expecting. But anyway, happy days. I hope you've all had a great weekend. I hope you all have a great week as well, and I'll see you next weekend. Happy days.